I just drove 85 kilometers away from my home, and the only way to get back is by walking. But whatever I do, I can't stop. And even if I get back home, I'm not gonna stop walking until I collapse, starting now. I'm actually not anywhere. I'm at the most busiest city in all of Germany. Obviously, the start of this challenge was pretty easy, as I left the train station and just made my way through the city. I looked a little stupid waiting for the traffic light to turn green, since, well, I have to keep on walking. I'm just circling at the traffic light until it turns green. It's very hot today and I don't have anything to drink or eat. So I'm gonna need to go into the store, and I don't know how I'm doing this honestly. This view is actually amazing looking. So it's been about 5 kilometers and I really need to find a store because I'm really thirsty, and with like 23 degrees Celsius, water is probably gonna be very important. But I was dumb since I walked past all stores at the start. I walked past all the stores at the start. And now there are no stores on my way right now. I'm starting to feel it in my feet. Apparently, I walked like almost 10% of the entire route, but I honestly can't believe it because I'm still so far away from home. Do you see the big skyscrapers back there? That's where I started, and I started behind them. But after hours of walking, I finally found my first store. Is that an actual store? Just shopping looked very funny since I can't stop moving, so I always just step forward and backwards. I asked ChatGPT what would be the best food and drink, and he said bananas and cola. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking now. This is the first thing I'm drinking today actually, and also eating. I know some of you probably say what I'm trying right now is for me impossible to get all the way back home, but all my motivation that I need is in this box right here. I'm not gonna tell you yet what is in the box, but it is all the motivation I need. I'm finally at the end of the city. As you can now see, be a long walk till the next city from now. This is so relaxing compared to the city. And while this was relaxing, what will be coming soon definitely wasn't. I don't wanna be here at the time when the animals hunt, because I maybe went the wrong way. And I was definitely not alone. You know, I only have bananas to eat, so for today I'm just gonna eat a lot of bananas. Cheers. Where the frick does Google Maps take me? It's just telling me to walk straight on the road. Gonna follow the holy Google Maps. I'm not saying that this is a good idea. Okay, this can actually not be the right path. There's no way Google Maps is just telling me to go through here, and this is correct. I saw a cute deer that ran away from me, and somehow that wasn't the only animal I found. Why is Google Maps routing me through a beehive? You know, it could lead me anywhere. It just leads me to a beehive. Can someone tell me how the frick did he even get in my shirt? Am I in a jungle? Where am I? I'm continuing for this box. Box. You know, just for a good measurement, just for like luck, I'm gonna put it around my neck. And this is gonna be, I don't know, some spiritual stuff, I don't know. Like a thing that a 50-year-old woman would believe in. So I kept on walking in the forest, but I just got attacked by mosquitoes. I'm just gonna hold my arm in the air and we're gonna count how long it takes so mosquito flies on my arm. Oh my god, that was after I instantly turned the camera. I already walked 20 kilometers, and you may ask, why is that a big deal, right? I'm not only wanting to beat this challenge, I also want to beat the record of different YouTubers who did the same or similar thing as me. There's only 2 people that I actually found who did the exact same as me, as the one being him, which I now beat. He quit after 20 kilometers. Ew, that's gotta be the dirtiest water I've ever seen. It's just straight up black, it looks like oil. 22 kilometers in and I'm back at the city again. Oh, awesome. We have fox riders here. Let's hope I'm not gonna get attacked. Okay, so a little update. 25 kilometers in. Legs feel weak. Mom spaghetti. But I'm gonna continue because this is about like 30%. Also, that's the longest I've ever walked. So yeah, I did that, I guess. Now I actually have to switch on the road. Walking like this could be doable. As long as there's no police car passing by, I should be fine. But some drivers didn't really like what I was doing. Oh wow. That guy actually drove in my direction. He pretended like he wanted to hit me. And after almost getting murdered by someone who pretended to hit me, I kept on going. I see something on the ground laying there, and it could be food. I'll go for it. Oh my god, it's nuts. Nuts crushed by cars. Kinda need to go fast. I don't think you're supposed to walk here. I don't really have another option. If I want to get back home, I have to take the weirdest routes. No way, I just found randomly a Pokeball. Why do I kind of want to click the top? I'm just gonna do it pretty quick. Okay. But there was nothing in it. I got scammed. This chair literally says to give away. The universe just wants me to sit down at this point. I've walked 30 kilometers. I'm at the point where like my legs just scream, stop. Forget about the city being annoying. This is 10 times worse. This is the third meal I have today. And like the other 2 times, it's a banana. 35 kilometers in, my feet and now also my legs really hurt at this point. The thing that is inside this box just keeps me going, honestly. No, I definitely need to buy something to drink because I don't have anything to drink and I don't want to walk the next 12 hours in the dark without anything to drink. This is all I got for the next, I don't know, 12 hours, something like that. I mean, you also gotta think I'm adding more weight to my backpack. Probably now about 5 kilograms, I would guess. And now it's just gonna be a long way. Only 1 more hour until the sun goes down, but I need to continue walking. What I'm realizing right now is that the 85 kilometers that I said at the start is completely wrong. If you're walking perfectly straight, all the paths, then it's 85 kilometers. If I continue walking like this, I'm gonna need about 110 kilometers. So this challenge just keeps on getting harder and harder. There it is, the border to Bavaria. Yeah, it looks a little random, but this random crosswalk is basically the border between Bavaria. Google Maps wants me to go there, but it doesn't seem like you can go there. Honestly, don't think there's somewhere to walk. Okay, this just goes back here. Okay, I have a big problem. What do I do? Maybe I'm gonna find a path I can walk on again. Why does Google Maps lead me to here? I have it on walking mode. Which person just casually walks over the highway? Maybe I could take this path though. Let me look on Google Maps. I can't go this path. I missed a small detail. Technically, this is not a highway. So technically, if I walk on the edge, it's still legal. But I realized pretty quickly, even though this is technically legal, it's very dangerous. Okay, I'm walking back. I don't think this is a great idea. Walking here could be extremely stupid. I just entered this path. There's no going back now. I just have to trust my body that I'm able to walk all the way through here. Because like I said, if I'm stuck in the middle of this trail, how am I gonna get back? There are definitely deers here. And I saw a few bunnies. You know, bunnies cute. But I don't want to have a hawk full sprinting at me and throwing me into the air. That would be not the best experience. But little did I know, this was the worst path I could have taken. Because it was getting dark and I was alone. There's a sign finally. Now I can at least see where I'm going. So the next town is 6.767 kilometers away. If I would have continued walking where I walked earlier, I would have been here. It was a good decision that I got up here because I'm not gonna walk along there. It's been 42 kilometers now, meaning officially speaking, I walked a marathon. And now I can really feel it on my legs. Like at the start it was more my feet. My feet are still hurting, but the legs are like 10 times worse now. In total, I still have about almost 14 hours left of walking. It's getting really hard to see now. Yeah, I kind of have the feeling that the next 9 hours will be absolutely hell. And surely enough, I was right. The feelings that I have in my legs right now are really terrible. I don't think I ever had that big amount of pain in my legs. There are more signs. Yeah, these are not the cities I want to go to. The city I'm going to is not even on the signs. I was starting to hear animals, but the big kind. The kind where they almost sound like human footsteps. And this wasn't me being paranoid. I knew that this forest had actual wildlife, like hawks, that have no problems attacking humans. You can't really hear it on a recording, but I heard big animals about every 3 minutes. And I know the chances of me getting attacked are very low, but if you're miles away from civilization, alone at night, and about to collapse, you can get very scared. Finally, I'm almost in the town. Just a bit more. Can you believe it? There's light. Now I don't need this anymore. And after walking for 52 kilometers, this happened. Honestly, I can't. Pizza said. The problem is, even if I would keep on going now, I have to walk like the whole night through forest again. And I don't want to do that because I don't like the chance of me getting attacked by some, I don't know, hawks or something, or wolves, whatever. Some rabies fox just biting my ass. I don't like that. Let's see if I got any blisters. I don't think there are any blisters, surprisingly. A little here. Okay, honestly, I think it's quite embarrassing, but... yeah, it's some video. This was recorded 2 weeks before I started this challenge. When I'm watching this video again, either I have succeeded this or I just failed. I hope though that I at least tried so much that I have blisters on my feet and I got at least one cramp, because if not, I guess I didn't really try it, right? I know that I probably pushed as far as I could. I just hope I did, because that's what I gotta do. I just hope you did it to the end.